There we go, we're on the air. Good evening, this is the July 7th, 2021 Seminole County Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. My name is Steve Smith, acting chair for tonight's meeting. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, if you all stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. This board is a seven-member board appointed by the Board of County Commissioners. Public hearing items acted upon by this board are referred to the Board of County Commissioners for further consideration. A quorum has been established to hold tonight's meeting. On my right is Commissioner Bob Turnage. On my left, we have Walter Grundhoff, Richard Jarman, and Dan Lopez. Staff present tonight is Mary Markowitz, Paul Chipak, Bill White, Joy Giles, Annie Silloway, Tammy Brushwood is our clerk to the PNZ. Tonight's meeting will be conducted as follows. If you are here in person and would like to comment on an item, please make sure you fill out a comment card located in the foyer and give it to Tammy. Staff will introduce the item. The applicant will present the item. Audience members wishing to speak will be heard. Please make sure you complete the comment card located in the foyer and give to the clerk. The applicant will be given a chance for rebuttal if needed. The audience speakers should restrict comments to pertinent information pertaining to the item being heard. Audience participation will have 3 minutes to speak or 6 minutes if representing a group. When called, speakers should approach the microphone, providing their name and address for the record. The board may ask questions of the speaker. After all speakers have been heard, public comment will be closed. Any items shown, such as video presentations, pictures, maps, must be left with the clerk for the public record. Items shown from electronic device, not in paper form, should be sent to the clerk for the record. A motion will be made and seconded. Board decision may occur and conclude with a vote. I will call the question to the board, how do you vote? With each member responding either A or nay. I will request a roll call vote for any split votes. The first item on the agenda is to accept proof of publication. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next, approval of the minutes. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to the first item on the agenda, a technical review item. Number one is Teal Estates, and that is Annie. Good evening.
Good evening. Annie Silloway, Senior Planner with Development Services. I will be presenting Teal Estates PSP. The applicant is requesting approval of Teal Estates preliminary subdivision plan on 31.53 acres, located 0.3 miles west of Harney Heights Road. The PSP proposes 2 residential lots on 12.40 acres, and each lot will be 6.20 acres. The property is accessed through Teal Road, which is a private road off of Harney Heights Road, the nearest public road. All utilities will be septic and well. The PSP complies with Chapter 35 of the Seminole County Land Development Code. Staff recommends approval of the Teal Estates preliminary subdivision plan as requested.
Do we have any questions from the board for staff?
You said Teal is private,
Yes, sir.
and they have a perpetual access easement?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Is that a paved road? It's hard to tell from the
Right now it's dirt.
dirt. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any other questions?
Any other questions?
For staff? Is the applicant present?
The applicant did not make it.
Okay.
They said they would be here, but they did not make it.
Okay. Would any member of the audience wish to speak in favor or in opposition to the request? All right, I'm going to close the public comment, and I guess board discussion.
I move we approve 2021-0033.
Second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Item number 2, this is a public hearing item, Connection Point, 2545 rezone, and you're still up.
It's me again. Okay, Annie Silloway, Development Services, Senior Planner. I will be presenting Connection Point rezone. This is a request for a rezone from A1 Agriculture to C3 General Commercial and Wholesale on approximately 3.76 acres located north side of Connection Point, a quarter of a mile west of State Road 436, to allow for a landscape and irrigation business. The subject property has an industrial future land use designation, which allows maximum intensity of 6.65 floor area ratio. The intent of the industrial future land use designation is to provide appropriate locations for heavy commercial oriented towards wholesale distribution, storage, and other industrial uses. The property proposes access onto Connection Point, which is classified as a local road. The site will meet all the land development site plan requirements for FAR, parking, buffers, and open space. Staff finds the proposed rezone compatible with the surrounding trend of development in the area and is consistent with both the allowable uses and density provisions of the industrial future land use designation. I do want to mention for the record that there was an email sent from Tom McNamara on June 23rd in support of the rezone. And it should have been in your packets.
Yes.
Okay. Staff recommends the Board of County Commissioners adopt the proposed ordinance enacting a rezone from A1 Agriculture to C3 General Commercial and Wholesale for a commercial nursery, landscape, and irrigation business on approximately 3.76 acres located on the north side of Connection Point, a quarter mile west of State Road 46. Thank you.
Thank you. It looks like, is it residential, is these all separate residential properties? There's like 3 or 4, it looks like 3 or 4 houses.
Looks like it.
Towards the north part,
Yeah.
there is some A1, but those houses are inconsistent with the area
Okay.
right now, and they have a future land use of industrial, so it's A1 and future land use industrial.
Okay, any other questions for the board? Dan?
Yeah, just for a matter of the record being correct, it was a quarter mile west of State Road 426, right?
Excuse me, yes, correction,
Okay.
State Road 426.
Good.
Any other questions for staff? Is the applicant present?
Yes.
Anything you'd like to add? Okay,
He's happy with it.
we're good. Does anybody have any questions for the applicant?
I assume there was notice given out to the few neighbors.
Yes, there
Okay.
was.
And the only
Mhm.
comment we have is in support.
Okay,
Is that correct?
yes.
Okay.
Do we have anyone in the audience that wish to speak in favor or opposition to the request? Hearing none, I'm going to close the public comment. And any board discussion?
I recommend that we approve the Connection Point 2545 rezone as it's written.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. All right. Item number 3, Sipes Ave rezone. Joy, how are you tonight?
Very good.
Good, thank you.
Good evening. Good to see you all. Joy
Good to
Giles,
see you.
Senior Planner for Planning and Development Division. This request is for a rezone from R3 multifamily dwelling to R1 single-family dwelling on approximately 0.19 acres located on the west side of Sipes Avenue, south of Kings Road. The applicant proposes to construct a single-family residence on the subject property in compliance with the R1 single-family dwelling zoning district for building setbacks. The subject parcel consists of 2 platted lots that have been combined together within the Midway subdivision plat. The existing R3 multifamily dwelling zoning classification is non-conforming with the existing low-density residential future land use designation. It may have been imposed on the subject property at the time the zoning regulations were initially established in the 1960s. The requested R1 zoning classification district is compatible and consistent with the overall area of the community. As you can see, all the surrounding zonings are R1. So basically, this request is just to bring the zoning in compliance so they can build a residence. Staff recommends the Board of County Commissioners adopt the ordinance enacting a rezone from R3 to R1 on approximately 0.19 acres located on the west side of Sipes Avenue, south of Kings Road. Thank you.
Do you have any questions for staff? Is the applicant present? Would you like to add anything? Okay. Does anyone have any questions for the applicant? Okay. Any discussion amongst the board?
Seems pretty simple.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're putting one house on it, so.
I'll make a motion, we recommend the Board of County Commissioners adopt.
Did you open it up for any public comment?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Is there anyone that would like to speak in opposition, in favor or opposition? All right, hearing none, I'm going to close the public comment. Thank you, Paul. We have a
Okay.
motion from Bob.
Thank you, Paul, for keeping us
You're keeping me
legal.
straight. Yeah.
I make a motion that we recommend the Board of County Commissioners adopt the ordinance enacting a rezone from R3 multifamily dwelling to R1 single-family dwelling on approximately .19 acres located on the west side of Sipes Avenue, south of Kings Road.
Have a second?
Second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Is that a record?
Nope.
Oh, was it?
You're a minute and a half off. and
Oh,
you're still
I'm a
going.
minute and a half off. Okay. I'm going to close the public
I
hearing.
didn't want to break my record, that's why I asked a couple questions.
Oh, I just wanted to make a quick announcement that Annie Silway, she's not a new face here, but I did want to acknowledge that she has been promoted to senior planner, so we want to...
Congratulations. We'll look forward to seeing you at the meetings.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Motion to close the meeting?
So moved.
Second? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so I didn't read
You were
that.
close.